All right, folks, my name is Andrew Sood. I'm here with Westfield Starfires infielder and outfielder Josh Frometa. First of all, Josh, thank you so much for taking the time to be with us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How are we doing, Sood?
Good. How about you? First of all, let's get started with the big headline. You are slated to play in your 91st career Westfield Starfires game today, including playoffs, breaking the record set in 2023 by Dan Burnett. First of all, what does it mean to you to be the all-time games played leader as of today? And what does it mean to be a part of this franchise for 3 years?
It's really, 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 really special to be a part of the organization the last 3 years. You know, I've always wanted to play collegiate baseball at a high level and to be able to play summer ball as well at a high level when not everybody is able to play the game. It's a feeling that, you know, can't really explain, and it's special to be able to just kind of do what I've always loved to do and play, and for this to be my whatever game it is in the uniform, you know what I mean? It's more so just remembering the friends, the relationships I've built here. You know, the games are the games, but it's more so what's happening in the dugout and the clubhouse and kind of the memories that are being made outside of the game, you know?
Got to ask you, what keeps bringing you back year after year?
That's a funny question. I'd say maybe being around the hometown, maybe Coach Figgy. You know, being around Coach Figgy has taught me more than I can even, like I was saying about the game, more than I can explain. You know, Figgy has been a huge part of my development as a player, and to be able to play for him as a head coach and for him to be the guy that has taught me so much, you know, I can't explain how appreciative I am of him and the opportunity that they've given me to play here.
You're a Western Mass baseball guy through and through. Coming out of Western Massachusetts, playing your college ball and your summer ball in Western Massachusetts. I mean, specifically this county. I mean, Holyoke, Springfield, Westfield. What does this place mean to you?
I mean, like you said, it's home. You know, I was born and raised in Holyoke, and you know, went to Chicopee High School, enjoyed 4 years there, and had my freshman year at UMass Lowell. It is what it was, and you know, I was blessed to be able to go to AIC, and I was able to play, and that was always what I wanted to do. This place and AIC and Westfield, the Starfires, you know, everything the game has given me is basically, you know, my life, you know, my friends and all of that, and it's unreal.
I want to ask you about something you experienced earlier this week, being part of the grand opening of this renovated grandstand. You've played in the Starfire Summer Classic before. The field was not nearly as nice as it is now. I mean, what was that like being a part of that ceremony?
I mean, it was honestly fun. It was great to be there that morning with CT and a couple of the teammates, Nolan, Jasper, and, you know, to be around the congressman and the mayor. It was a nice morning. You know, it was beautiful out, and it was nice to even be here to see the renovations and the additions that were made. Like, coming here the last 2 summers, this place doesn't look the way it does now, and what's being done is absolutely phenomenal, I think, for the future and for the city.
Any final thoughts, any final messages to anybody in particular that you want to send out to before we cut it to the game?
No, sir. You know, just thankful for everybody that's been there for me, supported me the last 4 years. You know, God is great. You know, baseball is a game that is just fun to be around. You know what I mean? Just thankful.
Yes, it is. Well, Josh Frometa, not going to hold you any longer. Thank you so much for taking the time this afternoon. That is Josh Frometa. When the first pitch is thrown in today's contest between the Bravehearts and the Starfires, Josh Frometa will stand alone atop the Westfield Starfires record books with 91 games played and counting. Until then, we've got a few more things to cover up before we get to the first pitch. Don't go anywhere. This is the FCBL Network.